Hello everyone and welcome to Usual and Unusual Solutions in Logistics. I'm Paul Conan and today we'll talk about game changing and simplification in delivery process. So when you order something on some marketplace and how the ending of this process touches you, we are going to talk about how could it be changed because uh, you know uh, did you think about delivery process in a way of why do we need to talk with couriers at all? Why do we need it? Will it be much easier if we can avoid all these conversations and phone calls? But because but currently we need to talk to them because there are some obstacles which prevents them to make a smooth delivery without interrupting you. There are like maybe 4 or 5 obstacles they need to pass through, but today we'll talk about major 2 of them. Uh, One is that they need to pass through automatic gates or barriers to get into your territory, and another one is they also need to pass through entry phones to also pass to some part of your territory or to pass to uh, the front of your door. So now the process is it's really not convenient because people who order something they need to be at home at some really unpredictable moment in many cases when delivery come, and because it's often not possible, we have many conversations with the couriers by phone, and uh, in the worst scenario, we don't pick up a phone and lose a delivery, which led to start an order cycle again for us. So if you don't get delivery, it's possible, of course, in many cases to get it from some cargo office, but in many cases, it depends on delivery service. In many cases, you need to like start your order again if it's not convenient to get it from cargo office, or if they don't have such an option, or this option is limited by time. You need to like go to this cargo office during next 3 days, otherwise it will be sent back to organization who sold it to you. So it's an issue in many ways. But imagine the scenario that you are sleeping or you are in the shower or you are at work, so you are not at home at all. Uh, or you can be like at home, but on the phone in the middle of some conversation, and you receive a push notification to your mobile device. Sorry, the mobile device that cargo is already under your door. You open the door and see a package and no one else. Magic, really? But how could it be true if you live in apartments and courier had to pass through parking gate and pass through entry phone? It's possible because he could have a one-time working electrical pass. And if he will have this, it's possible for him to like park his vehicle temporarily somewhere on your parking space, uh, not like overlapping other residents' parking spots, and pass through to your entrance door to leave a delivery near your door. Let's answer some questions about this situation. So, uh, what, how gates, how do we interact with gates? How couriers interact with automatic gates? So, gates for couriers they are time-consuming things because it takes time to pass into closed territory. Because when you like delivery guy, you need to first call into your customer. You need to find his phone. You need to make a phone call. You need to wait when customer will answer. If it is, if it will answer, and you need to like explain who you are and that you need to pass into the territory via automatic gate. And even after this, when like your customer understands everything, he needs to somehow open this automatic gate. Sometimes it could be like done remotely if there is like some advanced system in place, but in many cases it's not possible to open it remotely, and customer need to walk downstairs uh, to the range where a remote control works and open it in this way. And what other issues could this lead to? So if cargo driver uh, cannot access the parking space, it can like park outside, but it could lead to getting parking fines. If he delivers something heavy, like a lot of groceries or like several bottles of water, something else, like some electronics or furniture, it's really hard physically to like carry it to the elevator because it could be like 100 meters between parking spot which carrier found outside and entrance to a building. So it's just you need to think about how difficult is to carry all the day these heavy things. And it could be also issues for residents in this scenario when you have an automatic gate. So it will be like additional calls from couriers which may interrupt you. Uh, these calls can wake up your kids and so on. Uh, you can be in the middle of some conversation, as I said before, and you need to go downstairs to open barrier with the remote. Courier could block uh, wall entrance, and you have troubles with it. Okay, sorry, I was interrupted by man walking behind me. I recognized them, the two persons. They work on police station, and they just helped me to uh, and return my bicycle, which was stolen 2 weeks ago. So it was really a fun story. We did it together because I had tracker installed in my bicycle. So I have seen them again and uh, decided like come and ask did they find who did it or not. So they're still in the process of looking camera footages. But let's return to our topic. Uh, so for residents, yeah. Uh, it could be an issue that some courier, because a lot of them are in a hurry because their salary is binded to a number of deliveries they do per day, and they could just block someone's car or the whole entrance to the parking lot you have, and you'll have troubles because like you are responsible for your couriers and something like that. It's not true, but uh, I I know stories when people like blame their neighbors about this. I know a lot of why do I speak about this at all? Because in our company we have pretty lot experience with making logistics solutions, with interactions with courier, with delivery companies. We had a lot of conversations with real couriers, with people who do these orders, with companies. So we know a lot about this. That, this is why this topic arised. So next, after let's move further. So now we have discussed all issues related to the automatic gates. Next, you're somehow on the territory, and next is entry phone, which for courier means that he need to call again to the customer to ask him to open entry phone. Of course, he knows an apartment, number of apartment. He can like call via this entrance form and wait when customer will come. But uh, entrance phones are often muted because people don't want to make someone interrupt them in the middle of some nap or at night. Someone could like enter your apartment door by mistake, and you'll get this ring which you are not like willing to get. So in many cases, according to our knowledge from our experience, they're muted, and courier need to like dial to the cell phone, and it's also muted in many cases, especially uh, when uh, when customer has kids, and it's like silent, always silent mode. Small kids, it's always silent mode in your home to like not make kids wake up there when they're during like their nap. And if nobody answer, it's big issue for driver because he need in my case he prefer to wait when some of residents will come and he could like go after him, or he could like disturb other residents trying to like dial other doors. Uh, so it's a lot of disruption for everybody. Uh, and in case he delivery guy is not able to come into, he need to return this cargo to the warehouse. It's also not good for all parties. What issues are for residents? So you basically want get a delivery if phone and uh, entrance phone are in silent mode, and you will not be able to get delivery at all if you are not at home. No, not possible. Yeah. This is a big issue because of course nobody wants to like sit at home 25/7 waiting for delivery which can come unpredictably. And what you see on websites of delivery companies, it's not always true. There's like assumption when delivery will come. It, in many cases, it's not true, and in many cases, customers are disappointed, like thinking I was waiting all the day for delivery, and I who got at the end an SMS that delivery, sorry, delivery will come next day. Please wait another one more day. So, okay, let's move further. What workarounds exist for this, for residents? You can write a precise description, like which courier need to follow. Like to like make it easy for him, you can write that you need to find a parking spot by yourself because I want to open you. I don't know, I cannot open you. So don't spend your time. Just when you will come to my area, park yourself uh, how you want. Like, and you can of course leave a pin code for the entrance form, also in comments to the order. Uh, but this is workarounds, but they don't work in many cases because it's rare when customers leave these workarounds, and many couriers don't notice these comments. They still try to do it in an old way. They're surprised when you say, please see to the comments. Okay, so this happens really a lot that queries don't take a look on comments. And another workaround, you can order to postomat, but you'll need to postomat supposed to be near the area which is easy for you to use, and you need to do some extra way to get your delivery from the postomat. Uh, what next? Uh, what else? So another party is delivery company who also in this process. And what this it's scenario when courier could deliver without some blockers. What does it mean for delivery company? It's improving uh, an efficiency of the employees. So it means less time for one stop, means many stops, some like two, three, four, five more stops per day. And it's also for delivery company means an option to make delivery at night. Especially this is like really valid for huge cities where traffic is really tough, and when you are able to deliver at night, you avoid a lot of traffic issues. And this could like increase an efficiency by 100% because you uh, deliver by just empty roads, no blockers at all. Because we previously mentioned some blockers, one of them is traffic. You can avoid traffic at all if you use such a system which allow you to pass through automatic gates and entrance phones. Uh, and of course, it makes really comfortable environment for your employees, for couriers, because it's hard work to deliver something, especially something really heavy. And uh, many couriers really, after our conversations, they recognize that number one issue which make them regret about choosing this type of work is they have a lot of rude conversations with uh, from the customer side when customers shout to them because they're late because of something. So in this way, when you don't have overlaps between customers and couriers, it's much easier, and people who are in support department, they could professionally resolve all issues and make couriers mental health be better and make customers to be more satisfied because couriers they are not like so good as professional customer support. So and how does this solution works? So uh, it could be system. Actually, there are already some systems where our company was participated in building these systems. So we know that it's completely possible, achievable. We made a system which unites thousands of automatic gates and like hundreds of thousands of entrance phones. So this system unites all these uh, devices, access devices into one cloud service, like, and it acts as a gatekeeper to pass only couriers with validated orders by certain address. So there are some security questions which may arise. Uh, First is from the first glance, it could look like it could look like security suffers after this system start working because couriers could pass in without uh, some control from the side of the resident. But in many cases, Couriers tries to squeeze in with someone if this helps him to deliver. So it's uncontrolled already. It's already uncontrolled. And now, when you leave code from your entrance phone or you let him in, uh, there, there are no records in any system. And after 1 month, no one will find has access, who had access to some territory or some building. But however, according to our experience, such system increases security because all transactions are recorded per 12 months, and it's possible to review who had access and at what time, exactly at what second, what delivery company uh, get access to where. So now it's much more clear after this system is in place. And now we have I have two questions. If you are related to some delivery companies, could you please answer in comments or send some message personally to me? How do you think about such system? And if you also act like a customer who orders some deliveries, please also say me what are your concerns about having such system, or it's like looks like a fantastic magical solution for you, which will make your life much easier. I will be glad to have these questions in comment and will answer all of such questions. So thank you very much. It was a long speech, so thank you for attention. It was Pavel Kon with you. Goodbye.